Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another plan with me, this time in my kids' memory keeping, doing our 52 weeks of foiled fandom. That's right. So I have this kit here from Scribble Prints Co. Obviously, I kind of know what it is. The only thing that I'm like not happy about when it comes to this one is I love that. But I'm like, where's Hey the chicken? Like, I want the chicken. Give me the chicken, please. That's what I want. Where is Hey? Give me Hey, because he's adorable. In fact, it just dawned on me. I know that Hey's like a boy and whatnot. Oh, and I forgot, we're foiling, so I've got my foil right here. And I have this full boxy thing. I think I'm gonna put it over off to the side. I think that's what I'm gonna do. How we're gonna foil it? I have no clue. Don't ask me that one. I haven't figured that one out yet. So, but I kind of want to take up. I want to take up the space already. So, it just dawned on me. We're about to embark on getting ourselves chickens again. Everybody's probably like, okay. Yes, we had chickens at our last place. They were amazing. They were named all after like what you would think of as stereotypical like diner names. Like they were my ladies. We have debated on what the next batch is going to be. So we have already talked about doing batches of chickens because we will have egg layers. They will be on a rotational basis. Let's put it that way. We'll have egg layers and we will have those chickens that are also our meat birds. So I have to have batches, and we have decided that naming them, even though you're not supposed to name your animals that are for food, we're gonna name them. So yeah. All right, let's get this foil laid down. I had a little bit of trouble picking the foil. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I went with that one instead of the one that I originally was gonna go to. So one of the subs that we got, oh son of a gun, that ripped. I hate when that does that, because then I have to go to the next one. Ugh. Anyways, one of the subs was kind of a beach themed one, and I was like, oh perfect, we'll do this one. But then as I started looking at the washi, I was like, this bottom washi is already busy. I don't want to add a thick busy foiled washi on top of it. So I ended up doing a couple different months, and I'm actually really glad that I went with this one. This one I think complements it so much better. Okay, so what days are we planning for? I can't remember. Yes, starting with the 30th. Okay, and then I have my foiled date dots here. If I can find the end, that's always the hardest part, is finding the end, especially on this one. This is like the hardest one because it's so subtle, so subtle. Oh, cool. I'm really close to the end on that one. That makes me happy. So now let's hope I don't rip any, because then, you know, that would be my luck, right? Okay, what was I talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, chickens. So we're gonna name them after different things. And honestly, because they're primarily going to be female chickens, I don't really care if they have male names. It doesn't bother me any. So I'm sure we're gonna have a batch named after Supernatural characters, because let's face it, I loved the show Supernatural. Wasn't too fond of the ending, how they ended that, but you know, whatever. Who knows? Maybe we'll have Grey's Anatomy characters. These are gonna be shows I love, so please do not take it of like any different way that like I'm gonna name people just so that I can, yeah, please don't take it any other way. It is purely out of love that I name my chickens these. Okay, so Oh. I'm probably gonna fill up. I think I'm gonna grab that original set of, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it because that's, okay, I don't know which one that I'm gonna use though. Okay, so this was the beach themed one and it's gorgeous, and I did not realize that this was a full box that we had. And I just don't know which one to use. I'm gonna kind of layer it over each one because I kind of want to see how, oh, I like that one. Really kind of like that one. However, this one covers like the full amount. Oh boy. So hard to decide. I did not realize that that was a full box that we had. So, but this actually kind of brings me into my topic for this talk. So, wow, I am not giving a talk here. Okay, let's see. Oh, geez. Look at, oh my gosh, that planted perfectly. It was meant to be, guys. It was meant to be. Okay, so, let's see here. Before we get date covers on, let's go ahead and get the glitter headers down on this first row so I can keep talking. So last video, I had talked about like the tree trimming. I don't think I finished my story on it, that we had people coming out and all of this to get, I think we said that we were gonna get started on it, and then I probably segued into another story. That just, it is what it is. It happens, it happens. So, we had many people come over for, to give us quotes. Some were very impressed by the trees. Others, I think, were a little intimidated by the trees. Like I said, these trees have been here since this house was built 62 years ago. 62? Yeah, 62 years ago. And so we're dealing with that. But one of the things that these trees have provided for my kids is they have, two of them have tree swings on them. And my kids have always wanted to go outside and do stuff like that. And, depending on where we live, it's easy. It's been easier in some places than others. Like our last house, it was a lot easier because we had such a big gated yard, and so they could go out there. We have another big gated yard here, and now obviously we have the trees, and so the heat is not so much a factor in everything. It's still a factor, but under those big trees, it's so nice and cool. So nice and cool. Anyways, I digress. That is the theme of this week, digressing into something else. But they go out there and they play on the tree swings, and my oldest, I can tell he's just like getting it, soaking it all in, because he's never had this opportunity in his life, because we moved, we did so much stuff, and he moved so often. So yeah, how do I want to do this? Okay, so this is kind of like when I'm thinking about starting up school again with the kids. I know it's got to be in June. I just know that we have the holiday here, so I'm just kind of like, what do we do? So I'm trying to think how I want to do this. How I want to do this, I think I'll put down the foiled headers on here. Where did I put the foiled date dots? Okay, there you go. I don't think we'll be using you anymore, so you can go back and you can see right there. Okay, so, but since I used that, I'm gonna do it. And this is already glitter. We're gonna pull these ones out. I had a different header But I've decided against that header, and I've decided to go with a different header. So, but yeah, I can tell he is like soaking it up, playing on the tree swings, just having, you know, good old summer. Like, he's just having a grand old time. So, we've had to do some maintenance on these tree swings because, you know, if you've followed my story about this adventure, things have not always been sunshine and roses with this. See that one? Do you see that one? Yeah, yep, tropical. That's what I'm going for on this one. So, I read a disturbing theory about this movie. Totally going off to a different subject. Right, in fact, funny that it came up right before I started filming. It came up in my watch area of Facebook, and you know, you start doom scrolling in that one and get lost forever. But anyways, the theory was that that night that she went out with the storm is actually when she died, and Maui is her guardian angel, taking her on her journey to, you know, the afterlife, and Te Fiti is quote unquote heaven, is what it was. And I was like, oh, I gotta watch this movie again from a different perspective now. So, okay, let's see what I got here. Obviously we don't work. Okay, I need something to mark. I think I'm going to definitely color block this, just because I think that will just make things just so much easier, and I think it'll look pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna do these pattern ones. This is gonna be for dinners. Not that I technically need to track dinners, although whatever, they're eating. I'm gonna track their foods, track what they eat. So, but yeah, we have since repaired the tree swings so that nothing snaps, nothing breaks and stuff. And then we were out at a store and we saw a zip line, and we're like, oh, we may need to do that, because we live on almost 1.5 acres, and we have trees on both sides, which means we can string a zip line pretty darn far. That's all I'm saying. Can string it pretty darn far. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to structure this out? I think I do want to structure this out. So we are gonna go we have a lot of these patterned and unpatterned ones. I still want to keep to my kind of traditional type layout, just because I know we'll be starting school back up and all of those things, and I want the layout to just kind of still be reflected through that. Even though we're going through like summer months and things like that, I definitely want it to be still structured in that way. So I think this will be the easiest way to achieve all of this. So yeah, so they've been living their best life out there, and we have started to determine and section off areas that are going to be for the garden and for where the chickens will go. So yes, we are getting chickens again. Okay, I have to, how have I done this in the past with one of her kits? I'm just trying to see what's gonna be the best way to do some of this. Okay, where's my glitter headers? So I need to make sure I have plenty of boxes. So like I said, I still just want to have everything just sectioned off really well for this, so I can keep to this, because if I do decide to start up school this week with the kids, I want it to definitely be something that I can easily jump back into, because I already have my structure down for them. And we don't have any evening activities yet. We have not found a new taekwondo studio. We haven't looked for a dance studio because they just got done with all of their recitals. It's all end of year. It was such an odd time to move, because it really was kind of like at the end of the school year type thing, which is normally not when we move. So we have always tried to make our moves more either in the winter time or the early spring, before like schools get out and things like that. But the last two moves have definitely been at like the end of school years, which no, more than that. The last three moves have been at the end of school years, which have made things hard and stuff. So okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this going. But yeah, like I said, if as soon as I'm done actually filming this video, okay, I can't remember his name. Oh, it's just, I've seen the movie so many times, but I just can't remember his name. That's okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, as soon as I'm done with this this filming session, this is the last video I have to film right now. I am actually gonna go get started on our books, because they need to be put up. That's what needs to happen. They need to be put up. So the house has some beautiful built-in bookcases and shelves with library lights over the top of them. And it's so pretty. They're the beautiful amber orange color. Oh, it's so pretty. I cannot wait to show you guys. I have our books sectioned off into stuff. I just now need to decide how I want to organize them. I know that I could organize them in whatchamacallit, like alphabetical order. I could organize, I mean, I can get all sorts of way. I'm kind of low-key wanting to do them in like rainbow order. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, guys. I haven't figured it out yet. So I'll figure it out. But yeah, I have to go. I have them already organized into stacks and everything. So I gotta go start working through those stacks to get them, you know, all done up. So that's my job after this plan with me, is to do that. And I mean, I've already taken a couple of pictures I'll probably post a before and after on my stories on Instagram. I always have to count these out. It's like I can't see 7. I can see other numbers, but it's like if I have 7 of something on my hand, I can't see 7. That's really weird. But I mean, obviously by the time this video goes up, the stories will be done. Although if I'm smart, I will have them saved to highlights, because that's what I've been trying to do, is save, because there are some very unique features about this house. I did find out that the chandeliers we have in my office were here before the last owners bought the house. So those chandeliers are most definitely staying up. So, all right, let's get these full boxes foiled, because last time, clearly, I was not smart and totally forgot to foil a full box. So let's set you there. We're gonna do these one at a time and get that done. So like I said, I was going to use that one, but everything is just already so busy in these boxes that I did not want to add more busyness to all of this. So I looked around in my foil collection, and this is what I found. And I figured this was probably, having frames around these was probably going to be more, was probably going to be better than not. Would be better than having such the busy foil pattern. Oh, no, you're not tearing on me. All right, there we go. I guess if I ever go missing and they need to find my fingerprints or anything like that, I should like just go pick up her planner. We'll pick up some of her foiled stuff. Her prints are all over that one, because this tape is definitely taking my fingerprints. I hope that does not show up, because that would be very disappointing. I hope once it's laid down, nope, there's some fingerprints. Although once I really rubbed that down, it went away. So we're good. Yeah, there we go. I figured the frame was just far better. Yeah, so much better. Okay, continuing on. I don't know how I'm gonna foil this. We'll figure that one out later. All right, let's do another thing of, oh boy, that was kind of crooked. Well, that's because this thing's crooked. Glossy paper does not like to pick up very well. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so these are half box sizes. So we're gonna kind of see, now it wants to lift up. I shouldn't have done that. We're gonna kind of alternate this going on here and figure this out. But yeah. Solid. Now it's just about me filling up the space, because we all learned from yesterday's video that if I have empty space, I'm clearly not gonna do well, because that's kind of how I roll. Yeah, and then it'll be a pattern, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Pattern, blank, pattern, blank. Oh, nope, this is how it's gonna go because of what I have. Oops, I don't think I really planned this one out very well. That's okay. That's okay. We got it. We're fine. Okay. And we don't have, I need another brown. I should have done a brown right there. Although. Well, why did I do that? That's not supposed to be that way. Why did I do that? It's supposed to be this. Well, now see, we have to, okay, no, I wanted to do the color blocking, so I have to pick it up. It's gotta be picked up. Okay, sticker lifter, come help me out. Wow, I got really into the mode of talking that I just screwed myself up. Clearly, is it really going to be a full-on correct foiled plan with me if I'm not screwing something up? Like, if I'm not foiling something, or if I'm not doing something correctly, like, is it really a plan with me on this channel? I swear this is like the, oh, that makes me so mad that I wasn't paying attention. Okay, this is like what I do on this channel. When it gets to this one, I'm like, I don't know how to plan. We're just doing this. I say I'm gonna color block, but then I just start talking and doing my own thing, and then I look down and I'm like, what? This doesn't make any sense. That's because I don't pay attention and I don't formulate a plan, and then I screw myself up. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use that sticker. We'll see. Okay, let's figure things out from here. Like I said, they don't have that, but I have plenty of these. So we're actually gonna take these on this side. Okay. And I'm gonna go on the areas that are like kind of making them opposite. We got this figured out. Surprisingly, all of my children are very, very quiet right now, which is actually kind of nice. Like, they've just been getting along so well lately. I know that's probably like concerning and probably like, Mama, they're probably not getting along. No, they have really been getting along. And it probably has something to do with the fact that they get to go outside and play for buku hours. They really do. And it wears them out so they don't have any energy to fight. Haha, win. I figured it out. Is that the key to parenting? Wear them out so they have no energy to fight? Because if that is, I've wasted a lot of years. Although there are times that when they still have a lot of energy and they still fight. So I don't know about that one. Okay, so we're just about done. My apologies for making this really super boring video because I clearly can't formulate a plan that's supposed to be great. Okay, so here we go. We have a pattern here, which means you need to go. Dang it, I wish that didn't happen, but oh well. Took a little bit of the color off because it sat there for a minute. I swear, sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with glossy paper. Like, the color payoff, amazing. Like, glossy paper color payoff, amazing, okay? The fact that it doesn't want to, like, come up as well as, like, some of the other paper. Sorry, I have a hair that's tickling me. I hate that, too. I hate that, too. This has not been a great plan with me. My apologies. My deepest and sincerest apologies, because this is not how this is supposed to happen. Okay, but I think we're pretty well done with the foil aspect. I don't know how I'm gonna foil that full box over here. I don't know if it's something I should even be really too concerned about. I don't know. You let me know in the comments down below. Is this something I should be concerned about? Because I can always go back and foil it. I was thinking maybe, yeah, I don't want to put two boxes, so maybe I just don't do anything. That's probably the better of the two. Okay, I have some room. I have some room. What do I want to do? Okay, I do know that we're gonna watch a couple of movies this week because it is Memorial Day weekend. Well, it's like Memorial Day, so I know we're probably gonna watch a movie that night. We're probably gonna watch a movie on Friday because we always do that. So we'll keep that there, and then let's see. I'll put one of these up here, and then I think that's gonna call it good. All right, perfect. Oh, man, that was rough. My apologies, guys. We all know that I'm not gonna hit the sweet spot and perfection mode until this is almost done. So it'll probably be like on this tab back here is when we hit the perfection mode. But honestly, that turned out amazing, even with the screw ups. I'm glad I was able to get it up and stuff. Oh wow, did turn out really, really pretty. So all right, kit is from Scribble Prints Co. Foil is from Rose Colored Days. Same with the date dots, and they'll be linked down in the description box below. Planners from my shop. If you liked the video, which was such a crazy and crappy video, sorry guys, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. And yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. My 3 things that I tell you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye now.